Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Today for March Madness, this is the launch for Forest Friends, and it is an absolutely jam-packed A4 die set. With this collection you can make an owl, you can make a hedgehog, and you can also make a fox. But I'm sure once you start playing with these dies, I'm sure you'll have lots of ideas, and you'll be able to make all other different animals out of this die set. As you can see, it is jam-packed, but to give you an idea, it's got things like glasses that you can put on the hedgehog. It's got eyelashes, it's got flowers. It's just jam-packed with so many dies, and this is in the shape of like your bauble, so just an absolutely incredible die set. So I can't wait to get stuck in. In this video today I will be making the hedgehog. Hopefully, fingers crossed, everything goes well, and yeah, let's crack on. So just going to put this die set away quickly. For this particular project you will need, so first we're going to make the hedgehog. So for this you will need 8 of your base panels, very similar to the egg and chick, so same principle. So we need 8 of the larger panel. We will need to cut 5 of the smaller panel, which is like this, and then you will need to cut 1 of each of these dies here and 1 of this die here. It will become apparent when I start putting it together, but this will basically make your face to the hedgehog. And then you have these 2 pieces, the 2 opposite pieces, that come in to then form the nose at the point. And again, it's just incredible whichever design team member has come up with this. It's just absolutely incredible. So, and the rest of it, you will need 2 of your larger hexagons, you need 2 of your small hexagon, and you will need 2 of your large hexagons. You also need to cut yourself out a tab, and then other bits and pieces decoration wise is the hairs, and little bits and pieces like the ears, and then you've got some fur and your spikes. So hopefully we've got plenty going on here, and I think we just need to crack on, and then you can see what it looks like. So I think what we're going to do is let's get the base done first and get that out of the way, and then we can concentrate more on the facial structure of the hedgehog. Now for the base you will need 2 of your largest hexagons and your 8 panels. So I've already burnished all my score lines just to speed up the process of this video, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply glue to all my tabs, and I'm going to start attaching them to my hexagon. Now because this is darker cardstock, I'm hoping it's not too difficult for you to see, but what I might do is, because this is a process that you've probably seen so many times, especially with the baubles and things like that, I'll probably just speed it up just to make it, you don't want to watch glue dry basically. So I'm just going to go all the way around. So once you've glued all your panels down, flip it over, and at this point it's best to put your second, it's actually an octagon, not hexagon, so I apologise if I've said hexagon. It's got 8 sides. We're just going to line this up. And then press that down. So now what I'm going to do is start bringing up my panels. So I'm going to apply glue to all these semicircle tabs here. You do have the little spaces in between which you don't need to apply glue to. And as you all know from any videos that you've watched me do previously, I always line it up at the top first. Make sure that my point there is on point, and then I work down. For this project I am using Espresso Brown Craft Perfect. I recommend using 216 GSM because we are working with curves. It's a lot easier to manipulate when you are using 216, and you get a nice neat finish for your project when you're using, I mean, I do use pearlesant card quite a lot as well when it comes to shapes like this where there are curves, but I find it, I don't have an issue using thicker cardstock, but I do recommend 216. So I'm just going to glue up all my panels, and I'm just going to go all the way around. Okay, so once you've put all your side panels together, you should have something that looks like this. Now at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have magnets on my forest friends. So I'm just going to take a magnet, a couple of magnets. These are just ones that I've bought from Amazon. They're not the Tonic ones. And what I'm going to do is bring in some double-sided tape, and I'm just going to cut a strip. And I'm going to place my magnet, one of my magnets, in the middle of this strip here. And then I'm going to pick the side I want as my front. I mean, all of mine are exactly the same, so it doesn't really matter. So let's pick a side, any side. Let's pick this one. So all I'm going to do is attach that piece onto there like that. Now I could glue it between my panels, but to be quite honest, I want to have a nice neat finish, so I'm just going to attach it like that. And then once we've put the rim on, you'll find that it attaches well anyway. So now what we're going to do is bring in our hinge, and we're going to fold that in the middle like so. Give that a good burnish, and then we're going to stick it on the opposite side of our magnet. So I'm just going to apply some glue, and I'm just going to place this on. Like so. Just make sure it's nice and even, butted up right to that edge, and then just press that down. Like so. Once you've done that, you need to bring in one of these rims, and we're going to place that on top, covering up all our workings. So I'm going to start from this end, and I'm going to work my way around. So I'm just going to apply glue to all these tabs. I'm going to get this one lined up first, and then I will apply glue. So just need to make sure it's nice and level as well, that it butts up and you have a nice clean edge at the front, which I do. And then I'm just basically going to apply glue to all these other tabs, and I'm just going to go all the way around. So you should have something that looks like this. So now what we're going to do is work on the second portion of our hedgehog. So I'm going to put this to one side, and then I'm just going to bring in all these other panels here. We need that one, and we need that one. I'm just going to put that magnet on there so we don't lose it. Okay, move these out of the way. So now we're going to use the smaller hexagons. So this is for your top section, and we're going to do exactly the same thing again, and we're just going to place 5 of our panels, and I'm just going to go all the way around. So once you've attached all 5 panels on, this is where you will need to attach these pieces. So I think the best way to explain this would be, once it's laid out flat and it's facing you, okay, what's the, right, that way round. So let me just curve this one first quickly, because this one's got semicircle tabs all the way around. So let's just give that a curve so we know exactly where we're placing everything. It's got tabs on both sides of this panel. Okay, so you should have something that looks like this. So we are going to attach these pieces. So it's going to be pointing inwards. And then let's just stick this one down. And then with this piece here, you've got this rectangle tab there. So what you need to do is fold it either side. So it's going to point outwards. And then you're going to give this a slight curve. And this side a slight curve. And it will all make sense very soon. So I'm just going to fold these tabs. You do have to be very gentle with this piece because it is very small. So just be very gentle when you're folding all those tabs. And again, I'm using pearlesant card for this, which is in the colour Coffee Cream. Okay, so I'm gently going to burnish these pieces. I do one side first. And then I'm going to do the other side. Fold all those in. Okay, so then go back to that piece and then just manipulate it with your fingers and just make sure you've got that point, because that's where the nose is going to stick. So we're just going to glue this down. Once you've done that, put your smaller octagon on. Just need it all to not only cover your workings, but you're also securing all those tabs in place. To make sure I place that correctly. And then I'm going to press all that down, locking all those tabs between those two octagons. Okay, so we're going to do exactly the same thing again. And we are going to go all the way around, but I'm going to start at this end here and we'll come back to this bit. So again, we're just going to go all the way around. Okay, so you're going to have something that looks like this. Now what you're going to do is bring in your rim, and we're going to start gluing things down. But what I want to do on this section is apply this because I need to put my magnet on. So if I bring in a bit more of my tape, so we know where that's going to sit, and I am actually going to glue. I'm going to apply glue to this rim here and attach one of these on to here. Just need to make sure my points align. And then, because this is going to be going onto here like so, I am going to place the magnet in the middle. That's supposed to be. And I'm going to so it's meant to be that way around. It's meant to be that way around. So sticking it on the wrong piece already. Here we go. So it's going to go bear with. Let me just stick that down for a second. Okay, so there. Need to make sure that's level. And then I'm just going to put my tape on like so. So now I know where it needs to go. I'm going to press that down. And for this section, you have to attach all these tabs before we can start doing anything else, because we've got pieces that will join all of this. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to apply glue to all these tabs here, and I'm just going to stick my rim down. I'm just going to bring in my hinge section because I need to tuck this in before I glue the rest of it down, because that needs to attach onto the back of there. So let me just apply glue to both sides of this rim here, because we need it to grab. So I'm just going to go in and tuck that back in, like so. Just going to press and hold that for a second while that grabs. Yeah. And then just going to go ahead and just press that part down. So then I can work my way around and press all the other tabs down. Like so. Okay, so we have a box that folds, or a gift box that folds like that. So what we're going to do now is bring in these two pieces here, because this is what's going to attach to all these tabs here. So I'm going to push my hand through like so. That does need to stick out. These bits need to stick out. So I'm going to apply glue to these sections here, and I will need to manipulate the cardstock as I move things around. So gently place that onto there, and you're just kind of working around it. It does look like elephant ears, if I'm being honest. There you go. We're just going to gently work around those curves. And I am, from the inside, I'm just pressing against that. Let's just move this piece back up a little bit, because that needs to align. Let's start that bit again. So you do need to be really patient with this part of the face. And obviously I'm somebody that always challenges myself and always goes in with the most difficult cardstock ever. So let's get that stuck down, and then we're just going to stick these down as well. So I'm just pushing in from underneath. I'm just sticking those tabs down. So that's one side. That's one side. Just need to do the exact same on the other side. So again, I'm just going to apply glue to all these tabs here. And we're going to do exactly the same thing again. So we just need to make sure that top part lines up. Just need to make sure that's level there. And then you're just going to work your way around that curve. Just hold that top bit for a few seconds. Let that grab. Once that's attached, then work down. Pressing those tabs in from the inside, making sure that sticks. Okay, so then you should have something that looks like this. Pretty much like that. So now what we're going to do is add some decoration pieces which will then make it look like a hedgehog. So I'm taking this coffee cream pearlescent card here, and I'm just going to apply this to its belly. I'll just open that up. Just going to apply this piece just there in the middle. And then I'm going to bring in some of these pieces here because I've got some of these spikes to stick on. So let's just start placing some of this on here. If I don't have time to do the fox one, I'll bring it in at the end of this video so you can see what I've done with it. I think otherwise it might just end up being far too long. Just going to place that last one just there. So that's all your spikes. And then what we're going to do is bring in the ears. So you've got these tiny little tabs around the ear. Kind of pinch it and it kind of molds around that score line, like so. Let's do it to this one. There, like so. So we're just going to stick those, I think one on there and one on the other side. Let me just quickly double check. I'm pretty sure that's where it goes, but yeah. So stick one there. What you'll also find is a lot of this is going to get covered up. And let's just stick that one onto this side. Like so. Move that back a little bit so your ears are poking through just there. I've got these fringy bits, so I'm just going to apply some glue. I've doubled them up just so we've got a bit of a drop shadow, so that's going to sit just there behind the ear, or in front of the ear should I say. And then we've got these pieces here that we are going to attach. Do it there or there. There. Put that one there. Like so. And then let's bring in this one here. Actually, it needs to be the other way around. It's not there. Right, let me do that again. Don't roll away, Mr. Hedgehog, or Mrs. Hedgehog. It needs to be there actually, like so. And then we're going to stick this one on the other side. I haven't actually made this one. I didn't work on this project. Okay, so then what we're going to do is I think I'm just going to put a dot of glue on the back of here and stick that down. And I'm going to do the same on that side and then stick that down. So I'm just going to hold that for a second while the glue grabs. That's better. Okay, so last few bits. There's these bits here that I need to glue on. A bit more of the fuzzy wuzzy hairs. So I'm going to stick that onto, actually I need to tuck that underneath here, so let me just stick that on there. And then I've got another piece that I need to stick on the other side. Tuck that in under the ear. Like so. And then we've got some eyes that we need to add on. So let's get the eyes in. I'm going to bring in my tweezers for this. One eye there. And then another one there. Then we're going to bring in some brows. On there. Bring in this other piece. One there, like that. And then stick a mouth on. Nice pink smile. Stick that on there. So. And then I'm going to have a pink nose, I think. I'm going to stick that on there like that. And then I think we're going to stick some glasses on now. Glitter takes a little longer to stick, so I'm just going to hold that for a second. Let's try that again. Mrs. Roly Poly, she's rolling away. Actually, I might need to have it there. So let's just stick that back down. Right, there we have our glasses. We have a little bow that we're going to put in our hair. Let's stick that there, like so. And there we have a cute, adorable I just need to, bear with me, there's this gap here. Right, we're going to sort that out in a second. There's a gap here that I need to just fix quickly. If I can get a bit of glue in there. What I'll do, I'll fix it and then I'll come back and I'll show you the end product. See you soon. So I've come back, my glasses have finally stayed on. So this is the hedgehog. So I'll show you around. And then she opens up. I absolutely adore this dinky little nose. It's so cute. Glasses have stayed on, but they're still not 100%. So it might be a, if you use glitter card, it might be worth using some hot glue. I've got a little bow in her hair. I think I'm going to call her Grandma Hedgehog. She looks like a grandma with the glasses on. So that's the hedgehog. And then this is the foxy lady. So again, very similar. The nose structure and everything is exactly the same. I've put the magnet on. This one does have a little tail that goes all the way around, and you've got all the different layers to add the tip of the tail. I've added some flowers that she's holding on to, and a little flower in her hair. And they're just so cute. And again, this one is magneted. So, and again, you can see inside, plenty of space to be able to put something in there and gift it. So those are my two makes. Are they going to stay? I'll hold them. So those are my two makes, and hopefully whoever's down to do the video for this will hopefully show you how to do the owl. If you do like my channel and this video, please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Most of the people that view my channel, they're not actually subscribers, and it doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. All you have to do is just press the button and subscribe. And of course, I use affiliate links. Again, affiliate links don't cost you anything extra. It's just a small commission that Tonic pay me for using their products and providing inspiration. And obviously where I'm doing content on YouTube, it just helps towards replenishing things and, you know, being able to bring you all this content. So please do consider using my affiliate links. And again, as always, I really, really, really do appreciate all the love and support you have and show. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you have enjoyed March Madness. I know it's every single year Tonic bring us incredible things, and this is just a nice way to finish off the week. So thank you again so much, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.